Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are here to close out our August budget. So we're going to go through all of the transactions we've had since our last check-in. We're going to go through our sinking funds, close all of those out. It's typically a long process, so I'm guessing this is going to be a pretty long video. So if you have not already, I do post my videos now earlier in the morning, so maybe grab a coffee or some breakfast or something like that. But yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to track all of our transactions we've had since our last check-in, which is really just this last week here. We've had quite a bit of eating out and then a couple grocery transactions, and Andrew did fill up on gas the other day. So let's go ahead and start there. We're going to start with groceries, which I use this little key over here to track my transactions, so it's all color coded and everything. So yellow is grocery, this light green color is household, blue is gas, the darker green is eating out, and then the darker yellow is unbudgeted. So let's see here. We've got a couple transactions here. I stopped on the way home from an appointment to grab some milk for Julia from Basha's. And then we had to get, I think, a couple things for dinner or something at Fry's. And then we had another transaction for Fry's for $35.78. So I think that was it for groceries. Yeah. So $58.61 is what we spent, and we were already almost over, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and, oops, turn images off, and we'll copy and paste. Oh, Andrew must be going somewhere with Jules. He didn't tell me he was leaving. I don't know where he's going. Okay, but that works because I'm filming, so. Okay, so $58.61 is what was spent, and we had $10.40 remaining as of last week. So that means that we are negative $48.21, which honestly is not near as bad as I thought it would potentially be. We did a really good job of shopping our like pantry and fridge and everything this past week, and just like really eating up what we had on hand already. So that is good. But yeah, so we're gonna be changing our grocery shopping a little bit starting in September. And I'm going to start sharing our grocery hauls and meal plans and everything with you guys on my second channel, Sweatin' to Prosper. The channel is not up yet, but my goal today is to get all the channel art done and get all that situated so that I can start getting videos up. Not that channel art is like super important, but I want to start filming and everything this week to get videos up next week for you guys. So that channel's where I'm going to be documenting like my weight loss journey and things like that. So I'll share weigh-ins and grocery hauls and what I eat in a day and all that kind of stuff with you guys. So yeah, anyways, that is how grocery ended up. And then the next thing we're gonna look at is household, which I don't think we had anything. And then for eating out, Andrew took Maddie to like a school party at Great Skate, which is like a roller skating rink over in our area. And I guess it was really, really lame. Andrew said like that it was just super crowded and that like none of the video games worked or anything like that. So he took her to Real Pizza afterwards to kind of make up for it. Just took her out for like a daddy-daughter date and stuff. So that was that. And then he picked up a snack again from Chevron. I don't know what that is, but he gets that pretty often when he is out driving for DoorDash. So he must have a little like routine or something, because that pops up a lot for that like exact amount. And then I went to Dunkin' after my weigh-in on Saturday and picked up some coffee and some breakfast. And then Jack in the Box we got for the girls for lunch that day. And then Andrew and I got some salad and go for $19.13. And I believe that was it for eating out. So we spent a total of $83.08 this past week. 0 for household, So 102 remaining, and then 83.08 for eating out. And last week we had, or wait a minute. Oh, I should have tracked gas next. That's okay. We'll just move this guy down here. And we had 94.26 remaining. 94.26. So that means we have $11.18 remaining in eating out, which is awesome. I'm not sure if we've ever had money left over in eating out, so I'm pretty excited about that. Okay, and then gas, we did have one transaction, and I still like don't know. Andrew's saying he did set aside money for gas, but I don't know. I need to work that out with him because I don't know, like, we're not on the same page with that. So I'm just gonna track it here because I was looking at our checking account and I don't really see where we have like a surplus of money to cover the gas. So I mentioned this in my last video, but we're gonna create like a second checking account for him so he can track his transactions and stuff a little bit more, and then we'll just like, you know, transfer whatever he's contributing to gas over from that checking account to our family checking account, much like I do with my business. We have two checking accounts currently with Chase. One is for our family expenses, one is for my business expenses. And so once I know how much I'm paying myself, because we're 1 month ahead, so what I personally do is, like, for example, all the money I earned from Planning to Prosper in September, minus expenses, minus taxes, will get transferred to our family checking account on October 1st. So then that way, at the very beginning of October, I just know exactly what my income is for my business. I personally like doing that just because I don't like to guess when it comes to variable income. Like, it just stresses me out. I'd rather know to the penny exactly what we're working with. So that's why I do what I do. But anyways, we're $59.43 over on gas. So that kind of stinks. Change the color of that to red. So yeah, we're gonna do that for him here soon, although he's saying now too that he wants to kind of take a step back on the driving for DoorDash, so I don't really know what's going on. So we just need to talk about it and figure out what the deal is with that. Okay, so anyways, that is it for our transactions. So what we'll do now is we'll go in and fill things in and all of that good stuff. I know for income, we didn't have any miscellaneous income. I mentioned this before. We do have the child tax credit, which I guess you can still opt out of. So I was incorrect in that. I thought that they wouldn't let you opt out of it after like July 1st or something, but you can still opt out of it. I just honestly have not remembered to do that, but what I've been doing is I just put that money directly in my taxes sinking fund, or sinking fund, my taxes savings account for my business. So that way it's just there. And I'll probably just kind of continue doing that because why not? I don't know. So that I don't pull into our budget at all because I put it directly into that taxes savings account. Okay, and then as far as fixed expenses are concerned, everything came out. That's what these little check marks are off to the side. So no like changes there. And then for all of the variable expenses, all the bills came out. I did already put in like the overs and unders and what the actual amounts were. So now we have to put in our groceries. So we were $48.21 over, which means that we spent a total of $648.21, and then again over by $48.21. And then for gas, we budgeted $150. And we were $59.43 over, so we spent a total of $209.43. And I did, I think, up our gas budget a little bit in September, but since Andrew's not driving anymore, I might just lower it back down again. I don't know, we'll see. 59.43, plus he has his electric bike now, so he's not really driving the car to work anymore. So we're just really driving when we go to church, when I go to Orange Theory, if he goes to the gym, just different things like that. He's been helping his mom move, so last night he went and helped her with that. So that was, I think she lives about 45 minutes away, so that was a longer drive. But other than that, it's just like the usual driving. Okay, and then household, we had 102 remaining. So I'm gonna put that over here, 102, which means, let's see if I can do some math. 99.98 is what we spent. No, 98, wait, okay, I'm just gonna use my calculator. I should know this. 98.98, okay. Anyways. I was just curious how fresh my brain was this morning, and it's not very fresh, as you can probably tell. So 98.98. And then eating out is where we were under. So we were under by $11.18. $11.18. And that means that we spent a total of $238.82. Sinking funds are typically always the same unless there's like some weird emergency or something and we're not able, like there's a big change or something, which that doesn't happen hardly at all. So it's usually always the same. I do put it in variable just in case something changes, but and then for unbudgeted, the only week we had unbudgeted expenses was week 1, and that was for $449.47. So $449.47, and that's obviously over budget. So I think that this month is going to be a little rough because I'm pretty sure we're pretty over budget. So now I'm just going to add up the actuals over here. So we've got 90.45 plus 90.03 plus 137 plus 237.52 plus 648.21 plus 209.43 plus 98.98, 238.82, 3902.88, and 449.47. So we spent a total of $6,102.79. And then I'll do the overs and unders over here. So I'm just gonna add up all the overs first, and then we'll subtract the unders. 43 plus 48.21 plus 37.52, and then we'll subtract the green ones. 3, and then 102, and then 11.18. So 569.46 over 569.46. So in theory, if I add this to this, it should equal that. So let's make sure we did our math correctly. Oops. I just messed that up. 5533.33 plus 569.46. Yep, that does match. So $6,102.79. Our emergency fund was spot on. That didn't change. So we'll go ahead and do that. All right, so that brings us over here to our actuals and all of that good stuff. So our income was the same. And then for our expenses, we'll add the 4934. So that actual amount was 7,950. I feel like I'm writing that kind of funky. 795213. Savings 406619. And then 0 and 0. Okay, so let's see here. So our total income was 11,448.86 minus 795213 minus 406619. And then we get that same 569.46, which is the same up here, so that makes sense. And I'm just gonna take this and copy it and paste it instead of rewriting it. And then all right. Yeah. So what happens when we have this rollover is that will just come out. We do have a checking account buffer, but that just comes out of income for the next month, so September income. So I'll just deduct it from there. Not ideal, obviously, but we have enough wiggle room in our budget where we can make that work. We have a buffer in our checking account, but I like to keep it like intact as much as I can because I just like to see that like consistency in there and everything. So because we're 1 month ahead in our income, all of our income is just like there on the first of the month, which means that all the bills are covered. So really like the timing of bills and all that kind of stuff like just doesn't really matter. And then like I said, if there's a deficit like the 569.46, that will just come out of our income for September. So it gets deducted from whatever we earned in August, since September's income is everything we earned in August. So hopefully that makes sense. So as far as rating the month is concerned, our unbudgeted expenses were, I mean, I feel like they were pretty reasonable. It was really just me signing up for Orange Theory Fitness and then Andrew getting stuff for his safety. So it was for like our health and safety and stuff like that. I feel like we did really good with our variable categories. Outside of like, obviously gas was way over. Groceries I did think was going to be worse. And then eating out, like that's pretty good. And household is something that we go over in a lot as well. So I'm going to give us like maybe 2.5 stars for this month and we'll call it good. I don't know, I feel like that's kind of fair. It's definitely not a 3-star month, but yeah, I didn't feel like our unbudgeted expenses were like super frivolous, you know, or anything like that. I feel like they were like kind of reasonable. And when it comes to like your health and stuff like that, I believe in like that's not pretty, you guys, but that's okay. I believe in like investing in yourself and everything. So this is not gonna look pretty. That's okay, it's done, right? Okay, so 2.5 stars, I think, for August. And now, oh, this always is like so daunting when we get to this part. I need to figure out everything that was spent for our sinking funds. So I can already tell you, I think I'm just gonna use this green highlighter to mark. So for Andrew, he's been taking out his pocket money pretty much right away each month. So now he has $0 in there. So that's good to go. And I'm just gonna use my highlighter in green to mark off things like as I track them. Okay, and then for beauty, I think we had some transactions, yeah. So we've got a couple here. So let's see, 64.89 plus 10.78 plus 14.94 plus 50. And we'll use the highlighter to get those all good to go. I love that it just like straightens it out. And I don't know, it's just like very soothing highlighting in this thing. I don't know what it is. Okay, and then I think that was it for beauty. I had to put some more transactions over here, but those are for medical. Okay, so that means that we spent a total of $140.61. And let's see, okay, so we had 10 cents to begin with, we added 100, and then we spent $140.61. Oops, I'm on a roll today, I'm telling you. 10 cents plus 100 minus 140.61. So we are negative by $40.51 for beauty. For birthdays and gifts, I don't think we had anything. Yeah, we didn't have anything for birthdays and gifts. So we spent $0, and that means we have $101.65 remaining in that account. Car insurance, we didn't have that out. I'll explain this more in next month's video, but we're gonna, instead of paying it every 6 months, we're just gonna pay for the whole year next month. So money will be coming out of that very soon in September, or no, in October, I think. Okay, so $331.92 is what we have in car insurance. And then car repair and replace, I don't think we had much. Mostly we had medical because Andrew's been going to the chiropractor. So that's $410 that we have left in there. And then for car tags, we didn't spend anything out of car tags. So that's $75 that we have remaining. And we didn't spend anything out of Christmas, so that's $450 that we have for Christmas, which Christmas is coming up, which is crazy. Okay, Andrew did get something. He got socks, I think, right? Yeah, socks for $35. And I need to highlight that before I get it. So $35. So $73.08. We added 50, and then he spent 35, so he has 88.08 remaining. Okay, and then make sure I highlight that real quick. And then the next would be clothing for girls, which I did get them some stuff at the beginning of the month, so $45.86 plus $250.70. Oh, and then I had a refund for $18.58. And then I had gotten some shorts, I think, for Jules for $5.60. And I think that was it. Oh no, more clothing down there. Oh yeah, those were Maddie's uniforms for $45.54. So let's go through and highlight those. Make sure we don't double track things or that we don't miss stuff. Okay. So we spent a total of $329.12. And so we had $55.47 at the beginning. We added 300, and then we spent $329.12. So we have $26.35 remaining for clothing for the girls. And I always manage to like write these at a slant. I don't know how that happens, but okay, anyways. Okay, and then clothing for me, I got some workout clothes for myself from Old Navy. I love Old Navy's activewear. So I want to try Lululemon at one point, but they're just so dang expensive. I don't know. Maybe that'll be like a treat for myself once I achieve a certain weight loss goal or something like that. Okay, so clothing, that was it for me. Okay, so $196.55. Is that right? Let me make sure real quick. Yeah, okay. So I had 100, I added 50, and I spent 196.55. So I am negative $46.55. Whenever we're negative with sinking funds, it honestly doesn't bug me that much. I have all of our sinking funds in one savings account. And so the other balances kind of carry those negative balances. It's not ideal. It's not something that like I'm just like willy-nilly about, but when I know that the next month I'm going to put more money in there to bring it back to a positive balance, it honestly is not something that really concerns me at all. So so that's how we handle the negative balances and everything, because all of this is a lump sum in one account. Okay, so for Costco, we just had one transaction. So let me actually just put this in. So 768, negative 768 is what we started with. We added 1,025. And then we did our like big quarterly haul, 112.42. And I'll take my highlighter and we'll highlight that off. And that was it, I believe, yeah. So we are negative $95.10. And 112.42. Yeah, okay. And then we have entertainment, which we did not use very much this month. Andrew did take Maddie for Great Skate. We decided to do like the pizza out of eating out since we had wiggle room there, because we're trying to save some entertainment money for my like birthday / celebration dinner. That's actually tonight when you guys are seeing this video, so that's exciting. So he just, yeah, had Great Skate for $41.07, and then that was it for entertainment. Okay, so $41.07. So we had 60.28. We added, oops, 60.28. We added 100, and then we spent 41.07. So 119.21 is what we have remaining in entertainment. Family pictures, we did not spend anything, and we have $75 remaining. And holidays, we didn't spend anything, 135.02. Oops. Telling you, I need some coffee or something here in a minute. 135.02. And then for the house, we got some dishes for $58.44. And then glasses, and we'll highlight that and that. Okay, so we spent a total of $93.15. $93.15. All right, so we had $249.37 to start, then we added $250 and we spent $93.15. So we have $406.22 remaining in house, which is just anything we need for the house. Light bulbs, paint, new dishes, like anything like that. I separate like things like dishes and stuff from household, because household I really just consider hygiene products and like cleaning products, and really that's it. Toilet paper, paper towels, you know, that kind of stuff. more like consumable products. So, okay, medical. This is where we had a lot, a lot of transactions, and I'm gonna have to be very careful about this. So 2060, I might just highlight as I go because I honestly don't wanna like accidentally double track something. And then 9515. And then 3 for $26. Andrew messed up his back somehow and has been going to a chiropractor. So that's what all these are for $26. And then we had another one for 26. And then another one for 26. And then he got contacts for $219.96. And then another chiropractor. And then I had to get some eye drops and a prescription. I had my annual eye exam. And then I also got some contacts. My contacts are expensive because I get really dry eyes. So they're the AccuView Oasis, like Hydro something daily ones, and they're expensive, but that's a whole year. So $380.88. And then we had dentist. So my dental insurance doesn't actually cover fluoride, so I had to pay for fluoride. And then another chiropractor. Oh my goodness. That was the bulk of them though, the bulk of the transactions, and I think I got everything. So whew, all right. We're gonna need to put some money into medical here pretty soon because we're gonna be way over. So, okay. We had, or I can just do this, 517.88. So we are negative, yikes, by $476.97. Some changes are being made to our insurance, so we wanted to make sure to get all of like our dentist appointments, vision appointments, get contacts ordered, all that stuff like now before those changes come into play. So that's kind of why there's so much going on with medical. And then obviously we didn't plan for Andrew's back, but I'm just really glad that we were able to like put that big chunk in, because at least that helped offset it a little bit. And then in September, we're just gonna have to put a decent amount back into that fund to bring it back to a positive balance, which we should be able to do. So, okay, and then for school, oh yeah, here we go. It's a science club for $290. Let's see here, $290 for the science club. And we started out with 201.07. We added 50, and then minus 290, so we're over in that one as well by $38.93. So yeah, again, we're gonna need to put quite a bit into some of these funds just to kind of bring them back to that positive balance. And then my pocket money, so let's go ahead and get that all figured out. So $36.87 plus $21.68 plus $14.31 and $14.34, and then $7.32 and 16.26. And we'll cross those off. 16.26, that one. Okay, so a total of 110. well, I guess I can just write it and I'll just change it. 110.78. Change the color to black. Okay, so I started out with 417, added 100, and then have 110.78 that was spent. So 661 negative 661. And then summer activities, I don't believe we had any summer activities, so that is 0. And let me just switch this to black. $0. Andrew and Julia just got home. So 50 minus 37.63. So we have $12.37 remaining. For electronics, we got Maddie her watch for $182.28. So we had $270 in the account, and then minus $182.28 is $87.72 that we have remaining in that account. And then we did not do anything for vacation, so we have $254.82. All right, so now I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna add up everything that was spent, what our ending balances were, and we'll double check our math. Okay, so I have added up all of what we spent, what our ending balances were. I wrote those totals down here, and now the moment of truth is to take this balance, add what we added at the beginning of the month to our sinking funds, deduct what we spent out of our sinking funds, and then we should be left with that balance. So let's make sure $1,591.64 plus $3,902.88 minus $3,625.83. $1,868.69. So that balance is what should be in our sinking funds savings account at the end of the month. Because what I'll do is I'll transfer, well, and I've been transferring, honestly, usually twice a month I'll do a transfer. There is a limit for our savings account of, you can only deduct things, 6 times, I believe. But I usually do like the middle of the month and then the very end of the month, and we put all of our transactions for sinking funds on our credit card, and then we pay off the credit card in full at the end of each month. So what I'll do is I'll transfer money out of our sinking fund savings account, put it into our checking account, our family checking account, and then we'll pay off the credit card and all of that kind of stuff. So our credit card never carries a balance ever. We always pay it off in full at the end of every single month. So yeah, and then I'll put what we're adding to sinking funds for September. I'll transfer that amount from our August income into the sinking fund savings account, and then we'll be good to go. But anyways, guys, that is how the month of August ended up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and seeing how we personally close out our family budget and all that fun stuff. If you guys have any questions at all, definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always happy to answer questions that you guys have. Stay tuned for tomorrow. I'll be sharing our September family budget with you guys. I do have a special video coming this week. I've been getting questions about when it's going up, and honestly, I'm not super sure. We have a lot going on right now with my mother-in-law, helping her move and stuff like that. Andrew had to go with our friend Chris and help her like load up her moving truck and stuff, and then she's staying with us for a week, and we're dog sitting and all that kind of stuff. So we have a lot going on over here. I'm hoping tomorrow I'll be able to sit down and actually like film the clip that I need to finish out that video, and then that'll go up. I'll probably, honestly, as soon as I'm done editing it, I will post it for you guys. So stay tuned for that. Maybe it'll go up tomorrow. Maybe it'll go up, well, I'm filming this Wednesday, so it'll either go up Thursday or Friday is what I'm hoping. Before the weekend is what I'm hoping. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, my September budget video will be up on Friday, and I'm making quite a few changes to how we're budgeting and all that kind of stuff. So definitely stay tuned for that video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all my future videos, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye.